In this presentation, I'm going to give you a brief introduction to Comply. Mint is the training management system we use at Flight Training International, and it includes your schedules, a learning management system, training feedback or your grades, instructor contact information, and it's the venue for you to submit critiques. The website is fti.mint-online.com, and your username should be your last name with your first initial, and the password is normally train1, and you can reset that once you've logged in for the first time. If you have any problems, call FTI at 303-329-0999 and we can step you through using Mint. Hello, my name is Chuck Hagan and I'm the Training Center Manager at FTI. In this module, I'm going to introduce you to our training management system called Mint. Mint is our scheduling tool, but it's also the repository for records like instructor contact information, briefing rooms, electronic grading, and web-based training. The site is accessed at https://fti.mint-online.com, and you'll get login credentials, a username, and a password via a separate email. And I'm going to go ahead and log in now as a test student. Just fill in the information and choose Login. When you first log in, you'll land on the schedule page, and this is your home page, and you can return here at any time by clicking on the calendar in the upper corner. And if you hover over it, it comes up and says my schedule, just in case you're not sure of what the icons are. We'll look at this in a little more detail in just a couple of minutes, but the first thing we want to do is find our name in the upper right hand corner, and from the drop down menu we want to choose My Profile. And in the My Profile screen we can enter our old password, and then we'll put in a new password, and then verify that the email that we have on file is actually the email that you want to use while you're in training. Sometimes people come to training and they can't access their regular work email for security purposes. So if you're going to use a personal email and we need to get that updated, please update it now. And then we can just click on the schedule to go back to that home page. From the home page, you can see your schedule laid out in a calendar view, and you can click on any event in the schedule and you'll get a pop-up that shows you the details for the event. So this Simulator 2 session, it's on June 8th of 2020 and it starts at 10:30 in Denver. The pilot is Johnny Test, the instructor is Roy Palmer, and the simulator will be 737-800 number 6. And one of the things I want to point out is that's for the sim session, but don't miss the fact there's also a brief prior to every sim. So we don't want you to be late. And if I just click on this guy, you can see that the brief starts an hour and a half earlier. So we've got a 9 o'clock brief for a 10:30 sim. And we can see that the briefing room is E238. If for some reason you want to get a hold of your instructor, there's actually two ways you can reach out and contact him. The easiest way will be to come down and click on the name of your course or your product, and that'll take you to a project schedule. And you can either scroll down, or it's a little quicker if you just click on this up chevron. And when you do that, you'll get a list of everybody who's involved in the project. So in this case, we've got the sim instructor, the ground instructor, the check airman, and you've got email information and phone numbers for each of those guys. So another way I can find the same resource is if I come up to the banner at the top of the page and I choose resources, and then I can type in one of the instructor's last name. My instructor was Roy Palmer, so I can type in Palmer, and then if I hit return, I'll get a list of Palmers that are in the system, and you'll have to know who your instructor is, and Roy is the guy we're looking for right here. As a hint, the ID for the instructors will always be a certificate number, and the students will have usually a combination of their name and initials. So this is how I make sure I call the right person, although you just have to match the name up to what's on your schedule. So a feature that we've added since we originally made the video in 2020 is the ability to click on any event in Mint and get a pop-up schedule for who's participating. So if you just right-click on any event in your schedule, you'll see the same pop-up menu we showed before, but now down at the bottom, there's a little report that shows up, and it's got everybody's name, their mobile phone number, their email, and if you were to need any additional information on them, like a certificate number, something like that, that's available to you as well. Another feature that we've added is the Mint application. It's called My Mint, and you can download it from the App Store. You'll need to associate yourself with FTI, and the way you do that is to go up in the upper right-hand corner and click on the chevron next to your name, and then you're going to choose My Profile. And once you open the My Profile screen, you can scroll down with the bar on the right, and that will get you to a QR code. Take a picture of that QR code when you have the app open, and the app will associate you with FTI. So as I just noted, the app is called the My Mint app. It's available on the App Store. And once you have it installed, it looks like this. You can see your schedule. Another topic we want to address is how do you acknowledge instructor feedback? Instructor comments are submitted via electronic grade forms, and you'll get an email indicating when the form has been submitted, and you'll also get a notification in Mint. To review the comments, we'll come over here to the To Do tab, and we'll click on this icon. It takes a second to load, and we want to go to the workflow items. And once I go to the workflow, what I'll get is a list of grade forms that have been submitted for me, and I can open each of these grade forms and review them. So we'll see that we had the day 1 of ground school, and all I have to do is click on the form. It opens up. I can scroll down, and I can see this was just a general test comment, and I can review everything that's here. And then I'll choose the back button, and now I can go ahead and I can select this. It was the accelerated ground school day 1. And then I have two options down here. I can acknowledge the comments or I can disagree with the comments. When you acknowledge the comments, all you're telling us is that I acknowledge the feedback. This is what my instructor told me, and I hear it. If I choose to disagree with that, I have that option as well. So you'll notice once I've hit the submit button, I don't have that acknowledge and delete anymore. And all I need to do is come back here on the to be reviewed and hit the filter. And when I do that, it pops back up again. So the instructor submitted the academic endorsement. I can go ahead and acknowledge that. I know there's no comments associated with that. And then I'll go ahead and choose acknowledge. I think I hit no on the first one, so it prevented me from actually testing it. And then I can go one more time on this last one. And if I want to review this form, just for my Sim 1, I can see here's my grade forms. It was satisfactory. Scroll down to the bottom. And what am I looking for? The comments. And the comments just say it was complete. So there's nothing really big going on there. I'll just hit the back button to go back to that page. I can choose this form one more time. And then I'll choose acknowledge. And again, it prompts me to submit or to cancel, and we're good to go. So the final topic I've got for you is how to give us feedback. You'll get your feedback going all the way through training. If you click on sign-offs, there'll be a critique that's available for you, and you can fill that out at the end of the course. All you have to do to open this up is to click on the form. It opens up. It's pretty straightforward and self-explanatory. We ask several questions. You can go ahead and grade it. When you're done, choose sign off, and then you'll be asked to confirm the sign off and submit it. And that's about it. It's pretty straightforward. We hope it's a pretty user-friendly system. If you have any questions or problems with the system, please contact us at the office. The number is 303-329-0999, and we'll get you sorted out.